What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dan Fear back on the screen, and today we're bringing another boot camp video for you guys. If you didn't understand that, we are bringing back another boot camp video. So let's get into it. So instead of reading you off the next week, I'm gonna go through the rest of first phase. If that makes sense. Because some weeks are really boring and there's not much to say. So, let's get into it. So as you already know, you have receiving week, pickup week with the drill instructors where you're going to get fucked up a little bit here and there, like every day, 24/7. And to get into picking up, you have to run the IST, which is max pull-ups, crunches, and a 1.5 mile run, which is really not that hard. If you fail that, you probably shouldn't have been sent by your recruiter, or you just failed on purpose because you are a piece of shit. Just kidding. But so you're gonna go through many things. There's gonna be the O course, or the obstacle course. You have the confidence course. You have swim qual, which is week 3 in boot camp. 3 or 4, and yeah, it's week 3 with the drill instructors. So, because right after that you go into phase 2, which would be the next video. But so a little bit about the O course. So what the O course basically is obviously it's a course, but you have a pole to start that you got to jump over, then you got to climb over a taller pole. And then, if I'm not mistaken, you jump onto it. I don't know, you can look it up. I'd put a picture, but my editing sucks. But it's just kind of a course to kind of show like that you can get through everything. You can handle getting through tough situations, handling just the obstacles are not that hard. And they show you like little pracs before you do it. It's like a little prac app, so where they're gonna show you how to do the obstacle, different ways you can do it so that you are able to do it. Because if you don't know how to do it and you do it the wrong way, then you're not gonna be able to get it done. With that, then there's also the confidence course, which there are some small easy obstacles and there are some really big obstacles. But for me, doing the obstacle course, or not the obstacle course, the confidence course was a huge, like, just a time that they fucked with you. And you do both of these twice, at different parts in boot camp. But for the obstacle, fuck, why do I keep saying obstacle? For the confidence course, there's, I would say one of the easiest ones is you run, grab a rope, swing across, land on the other side, and that's the whole obstacle. There's some with like dip bars that you just have to make your way like up a little, like ramp, go across, and go back down, and that's that one. Then there's also some big ones. I did get to do the A-frame, which is pretty cool. That one is fun as long as you're not scared of heights. That one's not that high. But on that one, you have to climb a rope, and you go across these, they're like log beams. Well, they're set up as beams. You walk across, and you go up like a triangular wooden ladder made of more logs, and then you have to reach through, grab a rope that's hanging to the ground, and then descend down. That was one of the big ones that I got to do. That was pretty fun. I really want to do the Stairway to Heaven, which I didn't get to do. Obviously, I was pretty butthurt, but I want to say it's about 12 or 14 logs high, and you have to climb all the way over to the top, and how high is it? I would say 3 stories, possibly 4 stories high. I really want to do that one just to see, because I like to test myself and go through like hard obstacles, and I think that was one of the tougher ones because the higher you go up, the farther the logs spread apart. So I didn't get to do that one, but there's just a ton of obstacles. for us, we pretty much ran around the whole time, ran in circles in boots and utes. And then you have initial drill, which if you don't know what a drill is already, you might want to, that's all you're going to do in boot camp for the most part. That's where all your discipline is going to come from. So for initial drill, they're going to give you, I believe it's 3 or 4 cards. And each drill card has a different order of like drill events, and there's different ones, so you might not get the ones that you want, so you just gotta know them all. You gotta know everything. But you're gonna start out, you gotta march out, you gotta fall in to the platoon commander at the time, which would be one of your drill instructors. It'll be, for initial drill, it'll be it should be your J hat usually, and then for final drill, it's your senior. But you'll fall in, you'll do still movements without marching, and then from there you'll right face and you'll go into marching drill. Then you'll come back, stop, and you'll fall out, and then you'll leave. And really fast you'll know, because once you get back to the barracks, they'll come in and tell you how you did. And if you lost, you're probably gonna get your shit kicked in. If you won, you're gonna get rewarded. So boot camp is a big battle between lead series and follow series, and every platoon, because you got 3 in lead series, 3 platoons in follow series, and every platoon is just going against each other. You'll have the 3 platoons in lead series facing against each other. So let me say it this way: every platoon is against each other, but you also have lead series facing follow series in a way. If you're follow series, I'm sorry, you want to be lead series. Lead series is fun and usually better. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. And then so you have initial drill. You'll still be doing a lot of McMap, like I said in the previous video. And there's a rifle course. I don't know exactly what it's called, but you run through with dummy rifles and bayonets, and you're like low crawling and stabbing tires and all this stuff. I didn't get to do the actual one that I was in because it was under construction, but I wish I would have got to. It looked like it would have sucked, but then again, it could have been pretty fun. Pugil stakes, a lot of people don't want to do, because people who join boot camp and they're like, for some reason they don't all want to hit each other. But that was one of the funniest things for me. It's basically these big padded like sticks. It's kind of like lightsabers in a way. Like if you know Darth Maul, he's got like double lightsabers, except it's big pads, and they put like a mask on you, a girdle, I think a vest or something. I don't remember. Do they put a vest on you? I believe they do. And then you just run out and you kick the shit out of each other until they tell you to stop, pretty much. And then there is also swim qual, which is more of a chill week because you're ending first phase. So with first phase is usually from the day you get there, 5 weeks. Or if you're counting the day you pick up with your drill instructors, it's 4 weeks of phase 1. So for that, for swim week, every Marine has to be qualled or swim qualled. So that means it is a, what's the distance? I want to say a 100 or 200 meter swim. You got to jump off a high diving board and bring yourself up. You have to go underwater and strip your Kevlar, flak, and your rifle off your body. You have to be able to tread water for a minute or 2, I believe. And which are certain ways that obviously, like I said, they're going to show you how to do all these things. And then I believe there's one more thing, but I can't think of it. And then, so that's like one of the first days of swim qual, you do that. And then the next day you have the option to try and qual for intermediate swim qual, which is a lot harder I believe it's a 500-meter swim, high dive again. There's aiding a buddy with your main pack and everything, but I don't really know all of it. I was one event short from passing it because I started to cramp up because I didn't hydrate the night prior. So when they tell you to hydrate in boot camp, they're not lying, because you will be constantly losing fluids. You need to replenish. Don't be drinking all the soda in the chow hall and all that nasty shit, which you're gonna do anyways because you don't care. But that wraps up phase 1. And then at the end of phase 1, you're gonna pack up all your shit, clean up the squad bay, and on that Friday, I believe, you're gonna bus out to Camp Pendleton. This is if you're in San Diego. You're gonna bus out to Camp Pendleton. You're gonna get ready for phase 2, and that'll be coming up in the next video. And if you have any questions or comments on phase 1, if I got something wrong, which I don't believe I really did, drop them down in the comments below. If you want to contact me with any questions, feel free to. I will gladly go through the comments and answer them. And I just want to show off this fresh haircut right here. You know, we looking good out here. But that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me some feedback in the comments. Drop a like, it'd be much appreciated. And it is your boy, Devin, and I'm out. Till next time, peace.